Welcome to the Double R Show, the podcast that features everything about North Lincoln County. The Double R Show, directed and produced by Paul Robertson and hosted by the voice of Lincoln City, Roger Robertson.
Angels Anonymous Festival of the Trees in its 24th year, I believe. With me is son Phil Robertson, who's this year's chairman.
Co-chairman. Don Brennan is also in charge of the event, yeah.
It is a monster-size event. It is just no schoolyard event.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of work, you know, and Don and I are just following the footsteps of those who have done it before, yourself included. Roger Sprague, Mike Holden, our president, Jim Davis.
Yep.
But then there's like, you know, Julie McBee, who did it many years ago, you know, Cindy Fosbit. You know, I mean, we've got a lot of people, Kim Nisbet, Michael Roy. So, yeah, we're just following doing what they started a long time ago, but putting our little twist to everything.
Okay, the trees are officially open for viewing. People can come in and see the trees now. It is a wonderful sight to see.
It is. It's really got some nice trees this year. We want to thank the Boy Scouts for bringing these beautiful trees we got this year. I mean, they are some of the nicest trees we've had ever. But the decorations this year are some of them really amazing. Shout out to Zeller's Bar and Grill. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's amazing. It really is.
You know, in Granny's Attic, they went off. Granny's Attic was with us every year. This year, it's Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
And it's really cool.
And the Chamber and Rotary went off the charts with theirs.
I know. They got all kinds of plans with their tree this year. And that's the unique thing about this show or these event is that the trees are all different, but they're all similar. You get a Christmas tree, but you're also getting all the stuff that goes with the tree. Coastal home, you're getting a living room set.
Yeah. Trade ones, you can go fishing twice.
Yeah, they got 2 trees this year. They had so much stuff. They split them up into different trees. And talk about fishing trips. Fishing, whale watching, 5-hour fishing trips. I mean, some of these are the deep sea fishing and some of like the tuna fishing. It's really got a lot of stuff with the trip. Yeah.
What it really I enjoy is the fact that, a lot of businesses participate, put a lot of stuff in Chinook Winds on and on and on.
Yes.
But it's all of the other nonprofits, the Girl Scouts, the police departments.
Habitat for Humanity.
These individual groups that join in the party as well.
2 chicks and a chap.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a tree. And I can't say who they are. They want to remain anonymous, like Angels Anonymous. But it's a whole new kitchen that comes with the tree. So, there's a lot of cool events. Yeah.
Trees are open for viewing now, as we said. Santa Claus is going to be up there
Friday from 5 to 8 o'clock.
And
bring your cell phone or your cameras to take pictures.
That was going to be the next question. You want to make certain you bring the kids. It is a family event.
Absolutely. You can walk through the casino to go upstairs. And that's like we're upstairs in the convention hall. And so when you take the escalators upstairs, take an immediate right, and you walk around towards the gaming, what do you call it, the betting area, and there's the main doors, entrances right there.
And it is free to attend, but we do encourage you to buy some raffle tickets.
Absolutely. A $1
We're trying to make money.
Yeah, a $1 raffle ticket can win you all kinds of prizes. There's 2 large tables set up with all kinds of stuff that's been given away. I mean, I'll mention some of the names like from Lincoln City Sporting Goods, Kenny's IGA, Dr. Bob's Health Center. The Christmas Cottage has some gifts up there to give away too. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can win just for $1. So go spend $10, $20, $100. I don't care. And just drop your $1 ticket into the basket in front of it. And then we draw that name at Saturday at 7 o'clock. And if you win it, you won it.
Just make certain you put your name and telephone number on it.
Absolutely, yeah. We're not going to draw the numbers. Yeah, we'll have your name and number. Yeah.
Name and number would be very helpful. Yeah. The monies that are raised are for...
Well, Angels Anonymous helps those that kind of maybe slip through the cracks a little bit. But mainly, our main thing we pay is rent and power. Well, we've helped people with building a ramp because they become handicapped or become disabled. So, we've done a lot of things like that. But rent is our biggest probably money fundraiser we give for people that, are here to help themselves. I mean, we do have guidelines and rules to help these individuals. You need to go through a third party, which is we're very strong about that. So go to a church or a local organization to get yourself sponsored by them. And then we have a really good core group of board members that are diverse. I mean, we come from all walks. So that's a great thing that we do with this board.
24 years, $1 million later. That's a lot of money that's gone back into the North Lincoln County economy.
And for those who, don't forget the fire we had here, Angels Anonymous stepped up big. I mean,
huge.
$160-something thousand we gave out in a couple months. It was a lot of money that
It's the only time we've written checks per
to
se.
individuals.
Yep.
Yeah, and that was really an amazing thing because as a survivor of that thing, I was amazed and taken back by what the Angels did that time. Yeah,
and a special thanks to Roger Sprague and Bev Cohen, were the two that really sat there in the parking lot of the community center and wrote these checks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was really quite good. Santa Claus, Christmas trees. It is a marvelous time of the year.
We'd like to say you can buy tickets, but they're already sold out.
Yep, the dinner.
The dinner has been sold out for a while now. But next year, again, we start planning next year's event this month. So, we'll be planning next year's event already. So if you didn't get tickets this year, plan on next year.
And speaking of planning for next year, I know Granny's addicts are already collecting for next year's tree.
They are just amazing. They really are amazing.
It's pretty intense.
Yeah, Dale and Lori. Sorry.
Yep.
They just do an amazing job. And she's like, "You're working so hard." I'm like, yeah. But then she comes and brings me cookies. She's just that kind of a person. She brought me cookies because I'm working so hard.
I just wish Joe Delabelle was still here to see the Hot Wheels that he could have bought.
I mentioned that to both Dale and Lori.
Okay, it's Festival of the Trees, Angels Anonymous Ball, Saturday night. We all get together, dress up, and
then we have a big band too. We got a concert coming up as well. We got the dinner comes with a concert, and it really is a fun night of dancing and just hanging out. So yeah,
be with your friends.
Yep, raise some good money for a great organization, and who knows?
Oh, Diamonds by the Sea. Forget about that.
Yeah, well, you did that this year, or helped put that together for us. Diamonds by the Sea is having a mystery box, so. Is it $25 or $10? I forget how much.
$20.
$20 a box. That's
$20 a box. There's a maximum of 100 boxes. Mm-hmm. In every one is chocolate except one.
We'll have a diamond.
Diamond earrings.
Wow.
Diamond earrings.
Ooh, wow.
And I've got the value.
You're ahead of me on that.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
That's the great thing about this event is that we spread it around. Everybody has their little part in our group. So it's like, you're doing this, you're doing that. Yeah.
Co-chair of the Festival of the Trees for Angels Anonymous, Phil Robertson, will be back in a moment.
Northwest Septic Service is your one-stop shop for all your septic needs.
Northwest Septic Service offers pumping, maintenance, repair, and inspections with one call, 541-994-6977.
Buying or selling a home? Northwest Septic Service can inspect your sewer line or an entire septic system.
Old or failing septic system? Northwest Septic Service can rejuvenate most drain fields, saving you thousands of dollars. 541-994-6977.
Serving Lincoln, Tillamook, and Yamhill counties, Northwest Septic Service.
We at La Roca are proud of our food, but don't take our word for it. Read the reviews. One person wrote, "The service was friendly and efficient." Another writes, La Roca has become one of our favorites because it's authentic Mexican food.
I'm Josh Zantello with Zantello Law Group, and we are fortunate to have a number of attorneys in our office that specialize in a variety of law fields. Call our office and set up a free consultation. With our field of experts, you're never alone.
Joining us now is Nikki Price, and Nikki Price is from the Lincoln City Cultural Center. Another huge event that gives, a giving fair. And what's that all about, Nikki?
Well, you know how you go to a vendor fair to pick up your Christmas gifts. This is just like that, only in reverse. You're giving to the organizations that are there, and they have a booth and tables, and sometimes people come and they sell, fundraising items for the holidays, or they just accept donations. So you can get all your giving done in a one-stop shop.
So you've got a number of nonprofits from throughout the community will be there at one time?
Yes, that's right. We've got a lot of people sign up. I'm trying to get the full list here, but I'm thinking Habitat for Humanity, there's Family Promise, there's Rotary and Kiwanis. Lincoln City Cultural Center will be there, of course. Theater West will be there. I think at this point in time we have about 10 different nonprofits.
That's marvelous because it gives people an opportunity not only to reach into their pocketbook to support these organizations, but you may find something you want to join and put some of your time into.
Yes, that's exactly right too. You can get to know some of the best, volunteers from that organization, the most active people, and they can get you involved in whatever way works for you.
Now, as you look around the cultural center, especially the outside, obviously we've had the big unveiling, if you will, but every day there's something new that is happening with the grounds at the Lincoln City Cultural Center.
Yeah, it's true. The next two items that are coming online at the Cultural Center in the Cultural Plaza is a windscreen at the south entrance,
Okay.
and also the Kiwanis outdoor classroom on the east side.
And there will be special activities centered around them as well, right? Dedication activities?
That's right. We'll be inviting everyone back again to celebrate those locations as they are completed.
I even drove through the parking lot yesterday and I see it's striped. I am amazed at the amount of now parking at the Lincoln City Cultural Center.
Well, thanks for bringing that up. It was really exciting to see that all that striping. It's going to make that parking lot work much better and very efficiently.
Oh, I was amazed at the amount of parking that was out there now. And again, Saturday, December 9th, 1 to 5 and 6 to 7 at the Cultural Center. It is the Giving Fair, and we invite everybody to come give of their time and of their talents. Nikki, we know you've got a lot of activities and you're a busy lady, so we'll let you go with that.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Double R. Great to be on the show.
Are you ready to embark on a journey of lifelong learning? Look no further than Oregon Coast Community College. Discover endless opportunities through our community education program. From art classes to cooking workshops, there's something for everyone. But that's not all. If you're age 60 or better, you can enjoy the Senior Waiver Program. Take credit courses without paying a dime in tuition. Yep, you heard right. No tuition charges, though course and college fees do apply. Visit our website at oregoncoast.edu and don't miss out on an ocean of opportunity.
Heather Hatton from Chinookwood's Casino Resort is with me. Proves every time it is better at the beach.
It is always better at the beach. That is right.
Chinookwood's is the big sponsor, if you will, for Festival of the Trees, Angels Anonymous. But that's not the only activity you guys get involved in.
We tend to get involved in a lot. And I was just telling you, I'm like, oh, they have to look and see what I do. I'm like, at the end of the year, we just got done with our Thanksgiving meals that we've done for probably over 10 years with the North County School District. And we deliver, I say it's not me. I'm just the conduit between the two groups. But our food and beverage team, they cook up enough food for 250 North County families.
That's huge.
It is really great. They do all the fixings. They do the turkey, the gravy, the rolls, the dressing. And this year they had cranberry there, which is exciting. We weren't expecting that, a little bonus. But so they do all that preparation the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And then our receiving team is awesome. We actually, our box truck was down this year and they had to go and rent a truck so that they had a lift gate so they could bring our hot boxes down to there. They unloaded all the hot boxes, and our Michael Durham, who is our executive chef, he was right there helping unload. And our receiving guys, they do it every year. And it's really cool to see them participate. So
not only do you have the food costs, but you've got a lot of manpower costs that goes into that as well. Yeah,
and although we say, well, they're already there and they're doing that, they're not. Especially the food and beverage team.
Absolutely.
Because they have to get in early, get the turkey all done, they cut it all up and all that. And then the other thing is that the receiving guys, we don't have this, we have 700 employees plus now, which is nice. We're up to that level finally. But there's 2 warehouse runners. Our receiving department and our warehouse department is not huge, and they have to deliver throughout 3 properties, right? They've got the hotel, the casino.
Sure.
They've got the golf course, but they also have to receive items. So it's a receiving department for a reason. So, that day there was a truck we were trying to receive it and they had to figure out how to get all that food on there. So I'm really, honored to be even a small part of what they do. So I really appreciate them.
Some of the more visible things that people are going to see upcoming Comedy on the Coast.
Yeah, 15th and 16th we got Comedy on the Coast. We've got Sawyer Brown, which is sold out, but it's really nice. And it's something that we're going to be doing for 2024. Instead of one show for 2 nights, we're going to be doing one night shows twice a month, which, you know,
big names.
I can't name names yet.
Okay.
So, but they will be, we're hoping that we can announce them next week. And we're looking at hopefully having our first quarter almost wrapped up, which is really nice to have that. And there are some really good ones that I'm excited about. But what's really great is I think for our community too, is that we're going to be driving traffic twice a month instead of on one weekend.
Especially in the off season.
Yes. So, and it's showing that, you know, we're able to sell those shows out and that we are able to really peak our peaks and hopefully help, you know, North County peak our peaks. And so it's great because Craig Kylo always asks me, okay, what entertainment you got coming up this month? Because he schedules his staff a little heavier on those weekends. Yeah. So, yeah. And we have such a great relationship with Explore Lincoln City. It was great to see Kim Cooper Fendling talking yesterday, and they've got a great staff. So we're excited about that new journey. Not to say that there won't be like maybe anniversary. That might be a 2-night show. But other than that, you know, and Beach Bacon and Brews is another huge event that's up in July. And so we've got some really good. And then our holiday party for our staff, we're raising money for New Hope Center this year. So that is happening just amongst our team, and we're hoping to raise some good money for them.
How about New Year's?
New Year's, we're excited. So it's a free party, 9 p.m. on New Year's Eve. We got Red Knight. No, what is it? And the Hellcats. I can't remember the first name. I've got it right here, though, on my phone. Isn't that great? So that's at 9 o'clock in our showroom, and that is free. And like I was telling Roger earlier, I have to lift my Night Rose and Hellcats. I almost had to lift my glasses because I can't see. And then,
it's that age thing, Heather.
I'm just going to say. And so at 10 o'clock in the showroom, we got our DJ, Brian Timmy, Ultrasonic. He's going to be DJing, and those are free parties. And then we've got our big drawing. We've got drawings all month, 6 o'clock on Sundays. You just activate your Winner's Circle card. We're giving $7,500 away every Sunday night. But on 8 o'clock on New Year's Eve is the big drawing, and you have a chance at $1 million. So
$1 million?
Yeah, we're very excited. And we're calling it our promotion. So our theme this year is Starry Night, Under the Stars, but prom is really I'm looking at doing the Molly Ringwald thing, looking for my ducky. And so we love dressing up every year. Last year I was Beth Dutton because it was Western theme. I was able to swear, and it was okay. If you've seen Yellowstone.
Yeah, we'll watch a lot of Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Heather Haddon, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us on. I appreciate it. Chinook wins.
It's better at the beach.
It's better at the beach, Rock.
Yeah, I love it. Back in a moment.
When looking for the bestsellers of today and yesterday, look no further than Bob's Beach Books. Hi, I'm Diana Portwood, and on behalf of my sister Emily at Robert's Bookshop, we thank our dad, Bob, for the vision he had in establishing our 2 family-owned bookstores in Lincoln City.
I'm Adina Zeller. Zellers is now in 2 North Lincoln County locations. The original Zellers in Rose Lodge and now Zellers in Lincoln City, formerly Maxwell's. Zellers with great family food and kickin' fun like our line dancing. Just wait until you try our homemade clam chowder.
Well, it's exciting for me to have 2 sons on the program. I had son Phil on earlier, and son Paul now is been behind the operation. But we want to talk a little bit about the biosphere, and the biosphere is something you're intimately involved in.
Yeah. The Cascade Head Biosphere Collaborative is a local organization, a 501c3, and we are working to bring awareness about the UNESCO Biosphere Reserve here that's in Lincoln City, South Tillamook County here.
What is the need for such a biosphere? What does that do for the community and for the world?
Yeah, so the original designation comes back from 76, and frankly, it was really just a plaque on the wall. Up at Hebo at the ranger station, there was a plaque, a physical plaque that said you are a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve at the time, and it had been modernized and are now called regions. Was renewed in 2017, and with the real goal of showing that this could be a model of sustainable development. This town, this place, the place that we live and work and play could be a model of sustainability, because that is really the goal of the whole program, which comes from the United Nations.
You said renewed. Renewed by who?
By the UN, by UNESCO itself, yeah. So there was an application or a reapplication process that occurred, and folks at the city, Salmon Drift Creek Watershed Council, and U.S. Forest Service Hebo Ranger Station made that reapplication. They were successful, expanded the footprint to include the Marine Reserve and the Marine Protected Areas, as well as the whole Salmon River watershed, and all of but a small part of Lincoln City. So it goes all the way down to through the community college.
Now, this isn't something that locks up an area from development, correct?
It does not. No, there's no actual top-down in this. It's all from the bottom up. So whatever placemaking has happened or is part of that is just from the locals that have that, be it a private property owner or the state of Oregon or what have you. So it's all location decides on what happens in the place. And the biosphere region is just really a model or an umbrella to work within.
Now, one of the biggest programs that you've completed is the educational aspect of this, correct?
Well, we've completed portions of it.
Portions of it,
So
okay.
our goal is to do a full K-8 curriculum with field experiences and videos. And right now we're working on the 1st and 2nd grade. We have a 3rd and 4th and a 5th and 6th already in the can, and have had school kids out there at Night Park, hundreds to date. So it's been a lot of fun. And again, we're working on the 1st and 2nd grade curriculum right now.
And the most visual part of what you have been doing is the artwork on the beach.
Yeah, art on the beach, and then the recent sand art contest that we started just this summer is just a fabulous way to get people involved, really just appreciate the space that we're in, which is a big part of it, just the appreciation of this biosphere region. And so, art on the beach we'll have again this summer.
How does one become involved with the biosphere activities?
Yeah, just get on our website, cascadehead.org, and scroll through it, look through the pages, see what's all there. You can watch all the videos from the education program yourself. You don't have to be a 5th grader to enjoy those. And then just go to the Contact Us page and look through that and reach out.
And the funding?
Yeah, so our funding is... a lot of it has been federal. We've been lucky enough to get 2 big grants from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and then a lot of private foundation money, but $5 at a time too. So we take all sizes of donations, and happy to connect with you.
Is there a long-term goal, Paul?
Yeah, it's really to create stewards, and to have those stewards that live here, that are raised here, that come here, that want to be here to care for the place. And so stewardship is our ultimate goal.
Biosphere is just, it seems like it's a term that is just too large to handle.
Well, it's a little smaller than, say, Jupiter, but it is the biosphere. So the biosphere, again, is the whole planet. So yeah, it in itself is bigger than any one person can handle. That's why we have just a small part of it. Other places around the nation, around the world, have other biosphere regions as well. We're one of 724, I think.
That's
worldwide.
what I was going to ask you next, because you are, or we are,
right,
one of few in the U.S.
Yeah, one of 28 biosphere regions in the U.S. I think there's 18 in Canada. But I think it's like 720 plus around the globe. And for a lot of places, it's their biggest economic driver to have one in their community. You think of Costa Rica and other places where it really is what drives their economy. And so, we have national parks, and they often are, grandiose and enough, and people don't really understand that we have these other biosphere regions. But Cascade Head is, and it's been since '76, so something to really be proud of in the community.
And the number of biospheres that are around the world, you have communications contact with a number of them, do you not?
Yeah, so we're also a member of the World Network of Island and Coastal Biosphere Reserves, and so that's a membership of about 60 biosphere reserves. And I've been on calls, Zoom calls, into Korea and into Paris and other places that are, they're doing Paris time. And I'm like, okay, well, it's 2 a.m. I'm happy to be here. And so it's been kind of fun. But yeah, it's definitely a worldwide thing, and something that Lincoln City and North Lincoln County have, and South Tillamook County have.
And we're certainly happy that it's here. It is an opportunity. It's something else to encourage people to be mindful of their surroundings and their environment.
Yeah, and I just point out that for people listening today on Thursday, we actually have an event at the Pelican Brew Pub down in Sluts Bay. It's Tsunami Talk, and it starts at 6 o'clock tonight, Thursday.
All right. Paul has been my guest, along with Phil. Now we're going to take a break and come back and talk about the upcoming activities in and around the Lincoln City community.
Wouldn't it be great to have all your insurance needs handled by one agency? This is Charlotte Lado with Farmers Insurance and the Insurance Store. Visit our office next to the Wildflower Grill in Lincoln City. Let us be your one stop for your personal, commercial, health, and Medicare insurance needs.
If you're looking for great early garden fresh produce, it's Kenny's IGA in the Bay Area of Lincoln City. 4 generations of Morgans caring for your every grocery need. All of your favorite beverages, a full deli, meat, produce, and of course, groceries. Well, this has been an exciting program for me. I mean, the equipment for the podcast is presented by my son, Peter. The 2 of the 3 guests on the program have been my sons, Paul and my son, Phil. So it has been a Robertson entity today, with the exception of Nikki Price.
Yeah, Nikki Price, of course, in the middle there with our host, our guest. So, but yeah, thank you. It's a privilege and a pleasure.
It's fun. Now, last week we had the opportunity to ask you a question that related to the program that was taking place, and that had to do with the Christmas Cottage. The Christmas Cottage is celebrating which year in business, which is 50. Can't hardly believe that they're 50 years young, but they are 50 years.
Golden Christmas, right?
But we have a pair of tickets to the buffet up at Chinook Casino Resort. We put everybody's names on a slip of paper. Paul's going to reach into the bucket and pull one of the names, and it is Dr. Leslie Ogden from Samaritan North Lincoln Hospital. Gets a pair of tickets to the buffet up at Chinook Casino Resort, or she can use them for any of the other dining venues at Chinook, be it the Rogue River Room over at the hotel or even down in the deli. Dr. Ogden, thanks for listening, and thanks to the Christmas Cottage for 50 years.
Yeah, big congratulations to everybody in at the Christmas Cottage there in the Nelscott Strip.
Now, volunteer opportunities, the Giving Fair, and again, Nikki Price, our thanks to you for being on board with that information today. I'd like to reiterate, it's December the 9th, 1 to 5 and 6 to 7 at the Cultural Center. It is a wonderful opportunity for you to give of your time and talents. And speaking of talents, All Is Well, the music of the season, going to be Saturday night, December the 16th, 7 o'clock at the Congregational Church, and an encore presentation Sunday afternoon, December 17th at 3 p.m. It is a marvelous concert. I've had the good fortune to sit in the back and listen to the rehearsals. My goodness, I think I counted at least 24 voices, coupled with instruments, drums, piano. It just goes on and on and on. It will be a wonderful concert. And the admission is canned food that goes to the food bank. And again, the dates are December 16th, 7 o'clock, December 17th, 3 o'clock at the Congregational Church here in Lincoln City. Firefighters are busy gathering toys, and the toys will soon be wrapped and delivered to the children in North Lincoln County. There's lots of drop-off points all over town, including up at the Lincoln City Chamber of Commerce office. So it's your opportunity to give to that as well. Veterans Free Homemade Soup and Sandwich Luncheon, sponsored by the Ocean Lake Elks Lodge. I can't say Ocean Lake Elks Lodge. That's a throwback to too many years ago. Sponsored by the Lincoln City Elks Lodge. And they do this twice a month, the second and fourth Wednesdays, 12 until 2 o'clock. Chinook Casino Resort has really stepped up again this year for the Festival of the Trees, Angels Anonymous Festival of the Trees. What they give to that event, Paul, is just absolutely huge.
Yeah, it's really great. And I thought maybe one of our trivia questions might be, how many years has the Angels Ball been going on?
We'll do that, and we'll give away a pair of dinner coupons to, again, the buffet or any of the other dining venues. Give us a call and/or...
Yeah, just send us an email to roger@RRshow.com, and we'll enter you into the drawing.
And there's good music, good fun all of the time at Chinookawin's Casino Resort. It truly is better at the beach, especially given what they do to enhance the community, not only in what they bring to the town, but the number of jobs that they provide year-round, and good paying jobs along with benefits.
Yeah, we were talking about sustainable development with the biosphere region. That's key, that you can live, work, and play. You can get a job, you can work, you can be in the community. And so as the biggest employer in the county, in our area, it's just a delight to have them here. And again, as I mentioned before on previous shows, the entertainment, right? The comedy and all
absolutely.
that. It's just
comedy on the coast.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
That will do it to the doings on a Double R show. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share so you and your family and friends from around the world and across the street can join us here on the Double R show. For Paul, for Phil, for Jana, I'm Double R. Have yourself a happy day.
You've been listening to The Double R Show. Join Roger and Paul Robertson as they explore everything about North Lincoln County. The Double R Show, produced by Always Productions and hosted by Roger Robertson. Have a story? Email contact@alwaysproductions.com or call 458-201-3039. For The Double R Show, I'm Jana Grawn.